Elon Musk. Just the name conjures images of electric cars, rockets, and maybe a Twitter meltdown or two. But beyond the memes and headlines, there's a man with a vision so grand, it almost feels like science fiction. Musk isn't just content with revolutionizing one industry. He's got his hands in multiple pies, each more ambitious than the last. From electric cars that aim to reduce our carbon footprint to rockets that could make interplanetary travel a reality, Musk is pushing the boundaries of what's possible. He's like a real-life Tony Stark, but with worse hair. And just like Stark, Musk is a polarizing figure. Some see him as a visionary genius, while others view him as a reckless entrepreneur. Regardless of where you stand, there's no denying that Musk has a knack for capturing the public's imagination. His ventures are not just business endeavors. They're bold statements about the future of humanity. Musk has this grand vision for the future, and it's equal parts exciting and terrifying. Imagine a world where electric cars are the norm, cities are powered by solar energy, and humans are a multiplanetary species. It's a future that seems straight out of a sci-fi novel, but Musk is working tirelessly to make it a reality. However, with great ambition comes great risk. The path to this utopian future is fraught with challenges and uncertainties. He wants to colonize Mars, merge our minds with AI, and create a world powered by sustainable energy. These are noble goals, but they also raise a host of ethical and practical questions. What kind of society will we build on Mars? How will merging our minds with AI affect our humanity? And can we truly rely on sustainable energy to meet all our needs? These are questions that Musk's ventures force us to confront. Noble goals, right? But, like that time you tried to microwave fish at work, sometimes good intentions go horribly wrong. The road to innovation is paved with failures and setbacks. For every successful rocket launch, there's a crash landing. For every breakthrough in AI, there's a potential for misuse. Musk's journey is a roller coaster of highs and lows, and it's not always clear where the ride will take us. Musk's companies, with their shiny tech and promises of a brighter tomorrow, could also be laying the groundwork for a future we didn't sign up for. Imagine a world where our every move is tracked, our thoughts are monitored, and our privacy is a thing of the past. It's a dystopian scenario that seems at odds with Musk's utopian vision, but it's a possibility we can't ignore. The technology that promises to liberate us could also enslave us, one where our brains are hacked, our every move is tracked, and the only escape is a one-way ticket to a dusty red planet. It's a future that feels both thrilling and terrifying. On one hand, the idea of exploring new worlds and pushing the boundaries of human potential is incredibly exciting. On the other hand, the loss of privacy and the potential for misuse of technology is deeply concerning. It's a delicate balance, and one that Musk's ventures force us to consider. So, buckle up, folks! We're about to dive into the wonderful, weird, and potentially worrisome world of Elon Musk's ventures. From electric cars to space travel, from AI to sustainable energy, Musk's projects are reshaping our world in ways we can barely comprehend. Whether you see him as a hero or a villain, one thing is certain. Elon Musk is a force to be reckoned with, and his vision for the future will leave a lasting impact on all of us. Let's start with Tesla. Electric cars, saving the planet one luxury sedan at a time. No more smelly gas stations, no more guilt trips from Greta Thunberg. It all sounds pretty great until you remember that self-driving feature. Sure, the idea of your car driving itself while you catch up on your podcasts is appealing. But what happens when that self-driving AI decides to take a detour through your neighbor's living room? Or worse, what if someone hacks the system and turns your eco-friendly vehicle into a runaway death machine? Suddenly, that autopilot feature doesn't seem so relaxing anymore, does it? Next up, we've got Neuralink, a company that wants to put a chip in your brain. No, seriously, their goal is to create a brain-computer interface that could help with everything from paralysis to depression. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? And that's kind of the problem. While the potential benefits for people with disabilities are undeniable, the idea of a company having direct access to your thoughts is unsettling, to say the least. Who controls the data? What happens if someone hacks into your brain and starts messing with your memories or emotions? And let's not even get started on the potential for mind control. Suddenly that Facebook privacy policy doesn't seem so bad, does it? Now, who doesn't love Wi-Fi? It's become an essential part of our daily lives, connecting us to the world and each other. That moment when you find free internet is like finding a $20 bill in your old pants. It's a small joy that makes our day a little brighter. But what if that internet came with a catch? What if the price of that free connection was your privacy? Enter Starlink, Musk's ambitious plan to provide high-speed internet to every corner of the globe via a network of satellites. Imagine having seamless internet access no matter where you are. On the surface, it sounds great. Families can stay connected, students can access educational resources, and businesses can operate more efficiently. No more buffering Netflix in the middle of nowhere. You can stream your favorite shows and movies without any interruptions, even in the most remote locations. But let's think about this. What are the implications of having a single company control such a vast network? A single company controlling access to the internet for potentially millions of people. That's a lot of power concentrated in one place. That's a lot of power. And with great power comes, well, you know the rest. The potential for misuse is enormous. Who's to say Starlink won't become the ultimate tool for surveillance, tracking our online activity and selling our data to the highest bidder? The line between convenience and privacy invasion is thin. Maybe that dial-up connection wasn't so bad after all. Sure, it was slow, but at least it didn't come with the same level of surveillance risks we face today. As we move forward into this new era of global connectivity, it's crucial to weigh the benefits against the potential costs. The promise of high-speed internet for all is enticing, but at what price? The global internet can be a powerful tool for good, bringing people together and fostering innovation. But we must remain vigilant to ensure it doesn't become a giant surveillance network. And then there's SpaceX, Musk's foray into space exploration. Rockets landing themselves, sending tourists into orbit. It's enough to make Neil Armstrong turn over in his moon dust. SpaceX is undoubtedly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, but at what cost? The environmental impact of space travel is a growing concern, and the race to colonize Mars could turn into a resource grab with potentially disastrous consequences. Plus, do we really want to be the kind of species that just abandons Earth when things get tough? It's like throwing out a perfectly good pizza because the crust is a little burnt. So where does this leave us? Elon Musk is undoubtedly a visionary, a man who dreams big and isn't afraid to take risks. His ventures, from electric cars to space travel, have pushed the boundaries of what we thought was possible. But his relentless pursuit of progress raises some serious ethical questions. Are we putting too much faith in technology? Are we moving too fast without considering the potential consequences? The rapid advancements in AI, biotechnology, and space exploration are thrilling, but they also come with a host of ethical dilemmas. For instance, who is responsible if an AI makes a critical error? What are the long-term impacts of genetic modifications, and how do we ensure that space remains a domain for peaceful exploration rather than conflict? These are not just hypothetical questions, they are real issues that we need to address as we integrate more technology into our daily lives. Are we prepared for a world where machines can think and act independently? Are we ready to deal with the societal changes that come with such advancements? The convenience of technology is undeniable, but it comes at a cost. And most importantly, who gets to decide what the future looks like? These are questions we need to be asking ourselves now, not after we've already crossed the point of no return. We need to have a serious conversation about the role we want technology to play in our lives. This isn't just a debate for scientists and engineers. It's a discussion that should involve everyone, from policymakers to everyday citizens. We stand at a crossroads, and the decisions we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. It's crucial that we approach these choices with caution and foresight. We need to ensure that technology serves humanity, not the other way around, because the future is not pre-programmed. It's up to us to write the code. We have the power to shape our destiny, but it requires collective effort and thoughtful consideration. Let's make sure that as we advance, we do so in a way that benefits all of humanity, ensuring a future where technology enhances our lives rather than controls them. The choices we make today will echo through generations. Let's write a code that we can be proud of. So, is Elon Musk building a utopia or a dystopia? Honestly, it's probably a bit of both. His companies are developing incredible technologies that have the potential to solve some of the world's biggest problems. But those same technologies could also create a whole new set of challenges, ones that we may not be prepared for. The future is uncertain, and that's both exciting and terrifying. But one thing is for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. So buckle up, grab your Neuralink helmet, optional for now, and let's see where this crazy train takes us. Just try not to look down, okay?